Hi, this is Courtney with Village Wealth Advisors. Let's talk about diversification. Because I gotta tell you, for a lot of years, diversification hasn't been working as well. Since coming out of COVID, the US large company stock market, okay, the largest companies in the world that are located here in the US, those have been the best performing stocks almost consistently every quarter since coming out of COVID, and easily every year. So if you wanted to maximize returns, you didn't want to own anything else in the entire world other than super large, growth-oriented, mostly tech companies here in the US. Best performing investment, okay? So does that mean it was irrational to own international stocks? Does that mean you were crazy if you bought small company stocks? Does that mean you just shouldn't have any bonds or real estate or commodities in your portfolio? Of course not. And finally, after a very solid run, diversification is adding a tremendous amount of value to clients' portfolios, really starting about 18 months ago. 2025, best performing investment in the entire world, international stocks. International stocks were up a ton last year, okay? Year to date, international stocks have again been driving most of the returns. So diversification is once again working and adding value tremendously to client portfolios. Not to say that, of course, we're not going to own large US stocks in our client portfolios. We absolutely do. But you would be crazy if you were moving into the retirement phase of life and that was all you owned. Okay? Puts you at way too much risk. And let's just face it, large US companies are not going to be the best performing investment every year for the next 5 or 10 years. So you need to have that diversification so that when the winners are winning, you can use some of those winners to help create cash flow for you. But when those stocks are having a bad time, you've got all those other things in your portfolio that we can use that'll be winning, that we can sell little bits and pieces of to try and create that consistent cash flow. And through that diversification, right, you can have higher returns with less risk. We love working with our clients, friends, families, and the ones they care about. If this information would be valuable to somebody in your life, please send it on. We would love to speak with them and help them work through the worries in their lives and how they can navigate their financial situation right now.